Welcome to Eva in the faraway land of galaxy.
Exactly.
We just saw Fastlane, and surprisingly, this is a good pay-per-view.
Yes, they had to kick it up. After Elimination Chamber, and we have 3 weeks, 2 weeks before WrestleMania, they really needed to really kick it up into high gear. So
Yes. So yes, Evans told me that he hasn't seen the kickoff, but I saw it. I was briefly watching it because I was cooking.
I saw the highlights. I saw what happened at the end. So I guess
Yeah,
that's like the most.
You saw the highlights, but I already know what happened. But
Yeah.
but I kind of figured that was gonna happen because there was news going around about it. So I'm gonna talk about the kickoff, and then we talk about the rest of the match. The kickoff was the United States Championship between Riddle versus Mustafa Ali in a singles match. Yeah. It was a good match, it's just something that, Mustafa Ali keeps saying that he doesn't appreciate it, this and whatever. So he challenged Riddle for the United States Championship, and it was a good match. It was a good, fun match, and it was near fall. I thought Ali was gonna win, but in the end, Riddle did his. It was crazy. It was a crazy ending. He did that move that he does, but on the second rope.
Yeah.
Ali, and he won. And then after that, Ali got his tantrum on his Retribution team, and
I didn't get why is he mad at them? He's the one that lost the match. It's not like they were involved in the match.
It's just whatever he feels is that he has a taking it on everybody. That's what it is. So, but Reckoning stepped forward and she's like, "I'm not having this bitch no more." She's the first one to leave.
Good.
So, hopefully back to Mia Yim.
Yes, please.
Especially with WrestleMania. After WrestleMania is a fresh new start. So, Mia Yim. It's time
we have Mia Yim. Hopefully Chelsea Green will be back after WrestleMania, and then Vanessa Bourne finally shows her face.
Yes.
Those three,
And of course, Rhea is coming on Monday, so it's like, But and then after that, after Reckoning that, then I'm gonna call him Shane Thorne because he was the second person to leave.
Yeah.
And T-Bar and Mace was like the last two, and he was yelling at both of them, and then they both did double choke slam on Ali. So,
yeah. So I guess Retribution is done. Well, at least Ali's out of the group, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless it's new leader, I don't know.
No, I think it's done. They officially done. I think Dominic whatever his name is. And Shane Thorne and maybe he'll need to go back to NXT. And then I'm not sure what Mia's gonna do, but it's just gonna stick in the main roster or go back to NXT. But we'll see.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah. So we're gonna talk about the first match of the main show.
Okay, so the first match of the main show was for the Women's Tag Team Championship with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler with Reginald defending against Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. And this match, it was a pretty good match. Obviously we were going into it like, how are Bianca and Sasha gonna, coexist after the tension that they had on SmackDown, and even Shayna and Nia, like what happened on SmackDown. So, it was like, oh my God, like which team is gonna like break first, So Nia and Shayna dominated much of the match, and then Bianca came back. She got the hot tag on Sasha, and then Sasha was trying to do the bank statement on Shayna, and then
she tried to do the bank statement on Shayna, and then Nia tried to
was coming in, and then Bianca tried to stop her. And then Nia pushed her into Sasha, breaking up the bank statement. And so she was like, "I had her." They were going at her like, "I had her." And then she she was dabbing her forehead with her finger. I was like, "Oh my God, here we go." And then Bianca was like, "All right." So then she went outside on the apron, and then Shayna rolls up Sasha. Well, I guess I looked like she pulled the tights, but so she got the three. But Bianca tried to come in and break up the pin, but she was too late. So so Shayna and Nia retained the titles, and then after the match, here we go. This is what we were waiting for. So they kept.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is a heel turn because she just stabbed her. So
I think it's like a start of a heel turn. It's kind of like it's like they're teasing a full heel turn, but I don't think it's a full heel turn yet.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna save that for maybe the SmackDown before WrestleMania.
But let's just see what she says on SmackDown.
Right.
But it's not like a real heel turn. Like she beat the shit out of Bianca.
Right, exactly.
Like how Bayley was beat the shit out of Sasha when they lost the tag team titles.
Yeah. So they were going. She's like, "You're a rookie. You're a rookie." Like Sasha was telling Bianca that she's a rookie, and then all of a sudden she just slapped her. She slapped Bianca, and Bianca was like, I'm surprised Bianca did it. Like usually Bianca would fight back, but she was like, all right. She kept her cool. She looked at the WrestleMania sign, and she was like, all right, I got you, the WrestleMania. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. It was crazy, but it was a good opening match.
Yeah, it was a good opening match. When we were talking before, like we didn't really want to know. We didn't really expect anything this match because it's already set for WrestleMania with Sasha and Bianca, so it's like there's no point for them to go after the tag team titles. But it was a fun match, just like they did the thing, and it was a fun, good opening match.
It was the story was about Bianca and Sasha, the Nia and Shayna were just like supporting characters, but the main characters were Sasha and Bianca in this match.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
Exactly, because it's about them either coexisting as a team or they just, opponents because of WrestleMania.
Right, exactly.
So, but yeah, so we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. So the second match was the Intercontinental Championship between Big E and Apollo Crews. It was a good match, and the ending was controversial, but this storyline is definitely one of the best storylines that's going on between Big E and Apollo.
It was very physical, like Big E dominated like the first couple minutes, and then Apollo came back, but then after that, like you said, it was a controversial finish. Like I didn't know who was pinning. Like
it looked like both hands on
both shoulders were down. So I was like, what? And then they played up Big E's music, so I was like, oh, okay, so Big E won, and then Apollo beat the shit out of him again, like he's been doing
He's doing all these angle slams,
So we know where this is gonna go. We know that they're gonna have a rematch at WrestleMania. So this is gonna be Apollo's first one-on-one WrestleMania match. So good for him, And it's a good storyline. So that's the important part, is that he's part of a good storyline, and he's gonna have his WrestleMania moment.
Well, not only that, is that they finally let him be who he is.
Yeah.
Because he is like if everybody know, he is really Nigerian. It's not his gimmick. He is from Nigeria. So at least they allow him to be who he is as So, but yeah, it was let's just see what happens in WrestleMania. But but it was the controversy ending could both shoulder down. But so
so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think obviously that match at WrestleMania is going to be longer and better. So, but this was just a little tease for WrestleMania.
Yes. So we're going to talk about the next match that happened.
So the next match was supposed to be Braun Strowman versus Shane McMahon, but apparently Shane McMahon got hurt in the training session, I guess. Event.
I saw the video. I was like, when he got hurt, I was like, wait, that hurt him?
Right, exactly. I was like, I don't think so. So then they were backstage, and Elias came up to Shane. He was like, I want to wrestle in front of the world. WrestleMania. We're gonna have fans back at WrestleMania. I want my moment at WrestleMania. Da, da, da. So they go to the ring, and Elias is performing as always, and then Shane just comes out of nowhere. And he goes, "You're taking my spot tonight." And he's like, "What? Wait, what? I didn't ask for that." I like that. How? So then Braun comes out, and it's Braun Strowman versus Elias. And I guess it was pretty much a squash match. Elias got some shots in, but it was just mainly about...
it was a throwaway match, that's what it was.
It was a throwaway match. Shane left. He wasn't even at ringside. And then, so we know what's going to happen between Braun and Shane. So it was like another teaser for WrestleMania.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was not the big issue, but yeah, so we're gonna talk about the next match next crazy match that happened.
Yeah. It was.
Well, it was crazy. It was a good match. The next
Yeah.
match was crazy, but the other match was crazy. Yeah, so talk about the next match that happened. So the next match was Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and this is one of their best match.
Yeah. It was a good, like, good technically, match. And the whole story is that Cesaro's storyline injured from the stomps that Seth did to him. So Shinsuke is Cesaro's friend. He came to his defense and he challenged Seth for tonight, Fastlane. And yeah, it was a pretty good match. It was a good match. Have they ever fought 1-on-1? I can't remember. Yeah, this is their first time. So yeah, it was pretty good for a first time 1-on-1 match.
Yeah, I think this is one of their best match. As a 9-time, well, not to say best match, but
yeah,
in general, I mean, because the
right.
best match, but
yeah.
But this match was just like it was a good match. Like for the first time, facing each other, because remember both of them were in different shows, and they were both faces at the time, and also they were also both heels at the time. So it was like
yeah.
So it was pretty much a dream match.
It was a dream match. I agree, and they deliver for sure. But in the end, it wasn't enough for Shinsuke to beat Seth. So
yeah, he almost won too.
He almost won, but Seth not retained. He wins the match, and we know where this is gonna go for WrestleMania. Another person getting their WrestleMania moment, Cesaro. So he'll be back before WrestleMania, and then him and Seth will go 1-on-1. So
yeah. to see. But also, it looks like it also hinted that Shinsuke might face Riddle when you saw the backstage.
Yeah, I saw that. That was interesting. Yeah.
But that was funny though. But
it was funny. I was like, that Riddle's hilarious. Like, he wants to work with New Day. He wants to work with Shinsuke. I'm like, that. I can't. He's hilarious.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened.
Next match was a no-holds-barred match between Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. And this match,
best match of the night.
Crazy. Yes, best match of the night. Physical, like, it was insane. Like, they went around the arena, like, craziness.
These got broken, these got shattered, these got exploded. It was just, it was, wow. Like, I mean, like, I know they try to compete with the barbed wire matches, as well. At least there's difference between those matches. At least the barbed wire explosion match, they were mostly in the ring. They were not like around the ring. They were never like anywhere else, but like around there. Well, they had to because there's 30 minutes. Exactly. So, but with this match, they go anywhere. They could use anything, and it was a brawl. It was a brawl.
Because we know these two are pretty much brawlers, so like it really was like it was a brawl. So it was crazy, but crazy. And there was one part where they just kept like suplexing each other outside on the floor, and then they came to the commentary table, and Sheamus did white noise from like the outside of the barricade over the barricade onto the table. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy. But nothing much of the crazy part when Sheamus got was he did broken, right? Or he just tossed him, right? I mean, not broken, Claymore, right?
Yeah.
He Claymore him, right? On the I feel sorry for those 2 people or 3 people who were watching it.
Yeah, right.
That was the first time we ever seen that. Cause I was like, damn.
I was like, oh my god.
It was crazy. I was like, oh shit, that was crazy. I was like, okay. I feel sorry for those 2 people who signed up online and
I was like, I'm dead. They gotta fix that.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was so crazy. Like,
I'm a little shocked that Bobby Lashley didn't come out though. I thought he would.
I thought so too, but I guess they wanted had this, this is more that the friendship betrayal, storyline,
Because Sheamus kept saying in the match, "You took this moment away from me. This is supposed to be my WrestleMania moment." And so that's basically why he's going at it with Drew McIntyre. But yeah, but we know.
I don't know. Well, yeah, let's see. But I mean, even though I don't think it's gonna happen until that we're done, but we will talk about the later match, the main event. But
oh my God.
But this one is it was just crazy.
It was. So, but in the end, Drew McIntyre, obviously, he can't lose before his WWE title match at WrestleMania. So Drew is victorious in this match.
Came on and he pinned Sheamus and he's victorious.
So, yeah.
So yeah. Crazy. Crazy match of the night. So
yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the next match.
The bizarre match. The most bizarre match ever.
It was crazy. So the next match was Randy Orton versus Alexa. I feel like I'm watching a horror movie in this match.
Exactly. I like that because so Randy comes out, he does his entrance, he's on the apron, on the ropes, doing his pose, and all of a sudden that black liquid comes out again. He's coughing.
Yeah, he's so coughing on that black liquid.
Yeah, he's like, "Give me a towel." So they give him a towel, and then that's when Alexa comes out, with her music all distorted. It's like weird. It's not her usual.
It was creepy. I was like, are you sure you're gonna? Are you sure? Like, I know they're like kid friendly, but damn, like you're gonna kick his nightmares with the music like this.
I know.
It was like the Dominic version of the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm done. It reminded me of like when we watched these YouTube videos when when we had the what was that one, the happy thing, the Happy Meal thing. What's it called?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. The happy something, right?
The happy something.
Yeah.
It's so innocent, and it has some.
Oh yeah. That's what it reminded me of. Like the music just like turned like that. I was like, what the hell? So then they come into the ring, and then the referee rings the bell. I thought that before the bell rang that something was gonna happen, but he rang the bell, and then Randy tried to run at Alexa, and then she did the firewall, like the firewall in his not in his face, but like she created like a wall. And then he went back, like he got scared, and the referee ran out the ring. He was like, "I'm done. I'm not even coming in the ring." The ref ran out the ring, and then so Randy.
Yeah, he did. He came back. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he did came back in the end, but that's it.
Yeah. So then Randy tried to run at Alexa. She moved out the way, and he hit his shoulder on the ring post. He fell out the ring. Then she left the ring too, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And then she's just laughing. I'm dead. So then she walks around the ring. She makes him follow Randy. She makes Randy follow her around the ring. Then they're standing on the other side of the ring. She looks up, and then down, and then all of a sudden, freaking lights from the ceiling come falling down. I was like, I am done. I'm turning this off.
I was like, what the hell?
I was like, I'm done. And then the part that made me laugh the most was like, "You trying to kill me?" When he said that, I was like, I'm done. And then she was like, "Oh, it was so close." I like that. I was like, I'm done. Like all these mind games. I'm like, I can't. Like, it's crazy to see that. Like, Randy's the mastermind of mind games, and it's like crazy to see how Alexa is pretty much beating him in his own game. It's crazy. And then, so they got back into the ring, and then all of a sudden, we see a fire again, but this time the ring, the mat of the ring opens up. We see hand grab Randy's leg. He like falls. He's like, "Oh my God, what the hell is that?" And then, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, literally. Because
Jason came out.
I know, literally. And the Fiend comes back with like it looked like the mask was melted, because obviously we know that he was buried.
His whole skin is melted.
His whole like attire is like looks like it was melted. And yeah, so he's back.
I gotta say, if it's the same guy that did his the Tom Savini, if he's the one that made that, that is the one fucking sick ass makeup or latex or whatever that is.
Exactly.
Because that is we
didn't know what to expect. We were like wondering like what is he gonna look like and stuff like that. but they really played into that. Yeah, he was burned, and then so they made all his whole attire look like it was melting, and which was like pretty cool. I was like, wow.
It's kind of funny because you know, like when Kane said that he was burned and stuff like that. It's like they didn't really play that part that he was burned a lot of time.
The story was that his face was burned, but then once they took off his mask, there was no burn. Like it was just regular. Yeah. So like really they didn't have that continuity, that story continuity. So
yeah.
But at least with this, they did a better job. But yeah, so they were just staring at each other. Randy was obviously like he was shocked that he was there, and then Alexa pretty much pushed him into the Fiend, and the Fiend did the Sister Abigail, and then Alexa just pretty much sat on top of Randy and freaking won. Alexa beat Randy Orton. I cannot. Not even a disqualification. Remember, this was a regular one-on-one match, and the referee didn't even offer the bell. It wasn't like a no DQ, no like nothing. It was a regular one-on-one match, and the referee didn't even ring the bell when the Fiend did the Sister Abigail. He was like, "I'm not gonna get involved. Whatever happens, happens." He was so scared, and he was so scared that he counted from outside the ring. He was like he was outside the ring, like 1, 2, 3. I was like, I'm dead. I cannot. So Alexa wins, and we all know where this match is.
My question is that since Bray has that new look, is he gonna stay in that look, or is he gonna like show like his old front house look? What do you think?
That's the question. I don't think so. I think because I don't know. Do you think he's still gonna have that split personality? I don't think so.
I don't know. That's my question. Since he got burned, that's the thing.
He got burned. I don't know. But I mean, we still have to hear him talk.
I just hope that they continue with that part. Making that he still got burned. But
yeah, exactly.
Because if he doesn't look good, then back to normal, then he looks so weird. So I don't know.
I don't know. I think, and he might still have the split personality because he still needs to have promos and talk and all that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Unless Alexa is the new his mouthpiece, like she does all the promos.
Yeah, maybe.
Because this is the first time since when's the last time that they were actually together, Alexa and the Fiend?
It was before the final match.
Yeah, right. It was always like on Raw. It was not. They never. It's been a while, like months.
Yeah.
Since this is their first time actually together,
Cause remember, Alexa was facing Nikki during the time he was facing Annie. So.
Right. Exactly. So they're finally actually together, and then so let's see what happens at WrestleMania. This should be interesting.
Definitely. Let's see what kind of match it's gonna be in WrestleMania.
Imagine Brady asks for a handicap match. If he does, I'll be like, "You're crazy. There's no way you're gonna beat them both." So I don't know. But yeah. But this was definitely a bizarre match, but we all know that it was going to lead to the Fiend coming back, but we didn't know how or what he was going to look like, so crazy.
It was bizarre. I was entertained and frightening, scary, but yet again, I love it.
Yeah, me too. I was like so into it. I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
AEW, this is what you should do with Abaddon. Like, if she's like a zombie type of person, they should make something like this.
Exactly. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, we need to see more of that. Craziness. So.
But yeah, so we're gonna talk about the main event of this pay-per-view.
So the main event was for the Universal Championship between Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan, with Edge as the special guest enforcer. And this match was long. It was, brutal. Not as brutal as the No Holds Barred match, but it was very physical. Roman.
It was a good match. I enjoyed this main event. I mean, it was like at the fall, near fall. It was like a good storytelling match.
It was. Yeah, exactly. It was definitely crazy. Like, and you can tell like Edge was like, I don't know. It was like something in his eyes. Like he just didn't he didn't want this match to happen. Like he was just like watching it, and then like you could tell like he really didn't want this match to happen, but. And then we found out in the end, what happened. But anyway, yeah. So this match was, back and forth. Roman being the heel that he is, talking shit during the match, and then he did the, those crazy wild punches that he always does. But then it was like 2 or 3 times that Daniel Bryan had the yes locked in.
I was so pissed at this match. I hate that part when he did the fucking yes lock, and he was happy.
It was like this. It was like
because when Jay Uso came in and he attacked pretty much everybody, and then after that, that's when Daniel attacked Jay, right? No, right? Oh, Jay left. I can't remember, but yeah, he did the fucking yes lock on fucking Roman, and he was happy. I was like, what the fucking ref? Where's the ref?
No, he was tapping out, and then there was a part where Daniel did the knee to Roman, and he was pinning him, and the referee was knocked out, and then Edge came into the ring and tried to do the count, but obviously Roman kicked out. So then at the end again, Daniel was doing the yes lock, and then
tapping. He was definitely tapping. And then what happened next?
Of course. It can't be a heel turn, is it? It's not a heel turn. They can't turn him heel before WrestleMania.
It's a triple threat. They're setting up for a triple threat.
Okay, so what happened was Edge came in with it. Well, there was, they came in with the chair was in the ring because, Jey Uso came out. And then he grabbed the chair and he hit Daniel Bryan in the back with it. And then he hit Roman Reigns with it. So he hit both of them with it. And he kept saying, what he kept saying? He said,
this is my moment.
I was like, Edge, you have your moment at WrestleMania. So I don't know what he wanted this match to take place at Fastlane? Like instead of WrestleMania? That part I didn't get.
Well, no, it's just what it is that he don't want Daniel Bryan to face Roman Reigns in this match. Like he didn't want him to become a champion because as he set forth to face Roman,
he wanted to face Roman. Yeah,
he wanted to face Roman 101. Right. But since Daniel, wants his moment at WrestleMania, he challenged Roman. Remember because Daniel didn't really fought Roman in the Elimination Chamber because after he, at that match, he didn't do anything because he was, he maybe got attacked. So that's why Daniel wanted to face Roman while he was fresh and well in this match, and Edge wasn't really like having it because he's like, I chose my opponent, and yet again Daniel is here to take my, my part.
He wants to face Roman. He didn't want to face Daniel Bryan because, we saw Roman basically beg or force Edge to choose him. Like he was taunting him, talking shit about his family and all that. So that's why Edge wants to face Roman at WrestleMania. So when he saw that Daniel Bryan was about to win, he was like, no, I'm not letting this happen. So he stopped. He made Daniel lose basically. So yeah, but. But he's still not gonna face Roman 1-on-1. It's gonna be a triple threat. So he's not gonna get his way anyway. So it would have all been for nothing. Oh man.
Like you said, then they must have a triple threat. So
yeah, exactly. Crazy, but yeah, crazy ending.
And Roman won, so I'll let you know about that. So
Roman won, of course. So he will be defending his title. Looks like it'll be a triple threat. So
well, we got 2 weeks, so let's just see if Daniel will be added to the mix, or it's just because it'll be only just 1-on-1. We'll see, and let's see what Edge will say. On SmackDown.
I think what's gonna happen, they're gonna face each other 1-on-1. Edge and Daniel Bryan before WrestleMania, and if Daniel Bryan wins, he's gonna be added to the match. That's what I think is gonna happen. Based on what happened tonight, he attacked him, so he's gonna be like, all right, I challenge you, and if I beat you, I'm gonna be added to the match, making a triple threat. And then of course Edge is gonna accept. He's not gonna reject the idea. So yeah. And then I think somehow, I don't know, maybe Roman's gonna interfere somehow, cause a distraction or something. Daniel Bryan's gonna win, and it's gonna be a triple threat.
Yep. Really like that. So
crazy.
Yeah. Overall, Fastlane was a pretty good pay-per-view. Like I said, it was surprisingly good. it was a Fastlane to WrestleMania.
And it was. They really did, kick it up in high gear.
Yep. I'll give this a B+.
Yeah, a B+ for sure. I agree. It would have been an A- if it wasn't for that freaking Braun and Elias match.
That was a waste of match.
Yeah, it's a stupid match.
I would prefer the United States Championship on Fastlane, but
yeah. Or they could have made the Apollo Biggie match longer. They could have kept the controversial ending, but the match itself could have been a little longer. So.
Exactly.
Or whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, this is what they gotta come up from. So.
Yeah. So, did you hear the breaking news?
Is it true? We don't know. I don't know if it's true or not.
No, WWE.com reported it. It's true. He is released.
Hey, who?
What you thought I was talking about?
I thought you were talking about Daniel Bryan being in the Hall of Fame.
Oh no! That was a mistake. No, he's gone.
Ooh, Andrade. Wow.
Because he had tweeted something like while Fastlane was on, he was like happy, finally or something like that. And then it was like literally a few minutes after that tweet came out, I was like scrolling Facebook and on the WWE Facebook page, they posted that Andrade has been released. I was like, wow.
And what did Charlotte say?
I don't know. That's the thing. Obviously, she hasn't said anything, or I don't know if we'll see her. Crazy. Someone said in the comments of that post, "Oh, I don't get WWE. They waste talent like Andrade and Aleister Black, but they give Shane McMahon a WrestleMania spot." Which is true.
It is true.
Yeah. I don't get why he has to. It's like he has to have a match at WrestleMania every year. No, he doesn't. He can stay backstage. He can give the new people, the young talent, a chance to shine. It's ridiculous.
And let's give it a plus about this year WrestleMania.
Yeah.
At least we got the ones who were like not much appreciated getting a WrestleMania moment this year.
Exactly. See, I give them that. Yeah, I give with Apollo, Cesaro, all the people that were always seen as like the jobbers or and
then Oscar, you got Oscar might be facing maybe Rhea, whoever, and then the tag team, whoever face who, that too.
It looks like Tamina is gonna get her moment, so we'll see. But
this is gonna be her second WrestleMania, so let's just see if she,
she wins. I'd be like, yeah. If she wins her match. If Cesaro wins his match and Apollo wins his match, even though, he's a heel, but, with his character change and all that, he kind of has to win. So, if all three of those win, I give them credit for that. But I'm a little annoyed about Shane, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, if the storyline was good between Braun and Shane, I probably wouldn't mind it as much, but it's a stupid storyline. It's a stupid storyline. It's probably the dumbest storyline of all this year's WrestleMania.
The worst storyline ever. That's what it is.
It's ridiculous. It's so dumb, but it is what it is. Hopefully, it's a squash match.
Yeah, it's a 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Yes, get it over with. Pre-show. No,
and also, even though it's leading to Damian Priest's first WrestleMania. But this is John Morrison's first WrestleMania in a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, his last one was when he teamed with Snooki and Trish?
Yes. That was the last time.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's good. I'm glad he's having his moment. Hopefully next year he'll be a single star, and then he can be with his girlfriend, Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah.
So she'll come in and bitch, all these freaking messages. You hear those texts? You hear those?
Yeah,
messages?
I hear it. It's so loud.
Let me freaking take them out. So hopefully you know, he has his moment next year, one-on-one moment, because, you know, he deserves to be a top star, you know.
Yeah, he
to be a tag team wrestler his whole life, you know. So
exactly. He like I keep saying many times, he's so good. You don't need to be a tag team or with anybody, you know. Yes, he did that in the beginning, but we don't need to see that again. So
right, exactly. So we'll see. I think maybe if Miz and Morrison lose this at WrestleMania, it might start the crack in their tag team. We'll see. That's what I'm hoping for.
Well, remember we keep saying WrestleMania after WrestleMania it's fresh new start.
Yeah, it's the exactly. So
fresh new start, new stars, new pushes. You know,
yeah. We'll see.
And you think, and I know usually we have a draft too, right? I know usually the draft comes like after.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see if they announce that. So fresh start. But yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go. We'll be back for Takeover and WrestleMania.
I can't believe they let Raquel and Io the main event of night 1. That's crazy.
I know, that's good.
I'm glad.
That's good.
Yep.
Because we know the WrestleMania main event is they announced it, right? It's Drew versus Bobby, right? That's the main event.
I think so, yeah.
And this is Bobby's first main event too.
Exactly. Yeah. This is his year. This is his, became champion. He's gonna have his WrestleMania main event moment. Like, nobody thought this would ever happen, So it's finally happening.
Well, yeah. But anyway, guys, we gotta go. See ya.